sometimes you have to acknowledge the cost of doing nothing before you can take on doing something. And I think one of the things that's been hindering us is there's a general hopelessness that anything we do will make a difference. But that's not the case.
It's something that I said 5 years ago, that I've committed my life to leaving a world that we're proud of to our children. And it's really fun because everyone loves it. And so when I share it with people, their face lights up, almost always.
We already have in place an agreement to deal with the business of reducing emissions, but it's not enough. So therefore, we need to persuade others. Climate restoration has got to be an additional target to deliver a safe planet.
I want to breathe clean air. I want to drink clean water. And any way that I can help contribute to those being a reality, that's what I want to do. And I also want to learn what that really takes, not what some people think it takes, what it really takes to actually do that.
We brought in quite a few people we're calling the narrative group, because the thing that everyone needs is the narrative. What's the story? That's what the leaders need. They need a story behind them.
Those of us who work on technical solutions aren't necessarily the best storytellers, but that's so required to be able to have people understand what we're doing.
And then we have the Arctic carbon dioxide and safety people who are the story creators, who are actually making the action about which the stories will be told.
The whole climate restoration effort has been fairly disorganised up to now. They've never worked together, and this is a first opportunity for a lot of people to be able to get together with a single goal and try to put together a programme.
Leaving a positive mark on history really resonates with me.
I think we need the global community to rise up and demand it of their leaders.
Optimism, above all. I think being optimistic leads people to sort of rush the gate and be more willing to accept the challenge.
Kennedy's statement about putting a man on the moon was a great example of doing something very challenging. This is a little harder than that, frankly, because it means retooling our entire economy and our energy supply system. But it's like that. We need to set a goal and say we're going to slow the warming as quickly as possible. We're going to think big and actually try and restore the climate to a healthy balance. And we're going to adapt to things which are happen in the meantime, perhaps a meter of sea level rise, and begin planning for that realistically.
We want to make things better, and the only way to do that is to take CO2 out of the atmosphere. That's going to be a massive effort, but it has to be done. I learned that there were more techniques than I thought that could and should be tried.
One of the things that excites me about these sorts of discussions is that they do speak to a new way of thinking about the relationship between humans and the Earth and between humans and each other.
Yeah, Sharon and Peter Fiekowski really have the courage to address a topic that is not necessarily new. But I think the main difference is there is a change in the narrative, which is away from climate change and what the problem is, and turning it to these are the solutions if we want to actually create a shared world together.
I now declare the first ever Laudato Si Climate Restoration Conference complete.
All we want to do is restore the climate. We all want the same destination.
It is possible. And we've got a room full of people who are working so hard on that. And it's, and we're a small subset of the people who are working in this area, but we're a vital subset. And we're working towards the next meeting where we will have an even greater impact, I believe.